gentlemen, we have found a game that's on today. We took a big gamble by travelling to the island before we knew the game was definitely on. But it's paid off because we're at the Wessex League Division 1 Isle of Wight derby between East Cowes Victoria and Newport.
Pub in East Cowes, which is literally about a 10-minute walk from the ground. Good rate of beers on tap, just in the other room there. I've got a Carling, Craig got a Foster's that come to £9 in total, so it's about £4.50 each.
We will be upgrading these next round though.
I hope so. But it's a lovely pub, quite spacious. It's like an old school sort of pub. It's got the pool table in one room. There's a darts board up there with some people playing darts on it at the minute. And position-wise to the ground, it's literally 10 minutes away. So if you've got off the bus as you've come from Newport, pop in here opposite Osborne House, the home of Queen Victoria. I popped in here with my very own Queen, Craig. And we're going to have a couple of beers here before going up to the ground.
Chairman of East Cowes Victoria Athletic. Tell us a little bit about the club.
Well, it was founded over 100 years ago. It operates in the Wessex Div 1 with visions of grandeur about going up if we can. We're in the playoffs. We've come a long way in the last 18 months since our new manager Alex was appointed, and we're very much looking forward to today.
Today's big derby game against Newport Isle of Wight, who ground share of you. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the derby, the history of it.
Well, obviously it's got a lot of history. Two island clubs, fairly decent followings in Div 1. We're both in the top 3 or 4 in terms of Div 1 crowd-wise. We haven't won for a long time, so we're due one. So we're all walking around with fingers crossed.
And a lot of Wessex clubs have links with the local community. How important is East Cowes Victoria to the local community?
Massive. It's we've been focusing on that a lot since I took over as chairman, and we've doubled our home gates. We're very much into the community. We're now talking for the first time with a youth section. We're growing the structure of the club right around the community and very much getting a bond together with the local residents as well, so we're seeing a massive improvement there.
You mentioned like a youth structure, like again, does that sort of help like get people into the club? There's young players from the area playing.
Very much so. We started when Alex took over with an average age of 19-20 as a first team setup, and we've looked constantly to nurture the youngsters coming through. Every year there's a new age group coming into men's football, and we wanted to be in the forefront of that, and it's paying dividends now with us being in the top 6 in our league, and we want to go further down the feed chain, so we're getting them involved with the club at a much earlier age if possible. That's the idea anyway.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for your time and good luck today. Appreciate it.
Cheers, bud.
We have made it today abroad again for another trip. Fortunately, this unidentified flying object in the sky that's very bright and warm is up on us today, so apologies in advance, it might affect our blog because we're not used to it, so we're squinting here. And we're sweating as well, considering we got our big rainy winter coats on, but You can't tell this weather, can
No,
you,
exactly,
at the end of the day?
exactly.
But we're very excited to be here, aren't we, Matthew?
Yes.
Cracking atmosphere already. We've schmoozed the two chairmen as well, so we're very hoping for a good day as well. We've had well, I've had a couple of beers already, but that's the theme of the Gold Diggers vlogs these days. So yeah, the big derby today between East Cowes Victoria and Newport Isle of Wight. And as we've been told, this is very much a Newport's game, isn't it? And if history is to go by, because according to these stats that we've seen, East Cowes haven't beaten them since the 1980s. So we could be well seeing history tonight, because I think this afternoon, because I think if we jinx East Cowes, we probably won't be welcome back after the Fulham Sports game. So what have you got for us today then, Matthew?
Well, last 4 games for East Cowes Victoria, currently sitting 5th in Division 1, occupying that last playoff spot. They beat Aldermaston 4-0, lost 3-0 to Folland, which we recorded for one of our vlogs. Won 1-0 against Forley and beat Fleetlands, who are playoff rivals, 2-0 away. Top scorer Gene Ash has 21 goals in 27 games, 15 and 33 for Jacob Reynolds. A lot of honking going on, you can hear it. Good atmosphere for a derby game. I mean, Newport always had a good atmosphere when we came up against Burwood as well, didn't they? But it's East Cowes' home form, which is actually really good this season, winning 11 games, drawing 4 and only losing 2. They're a good football inside, we've seen them play. Knock the ball around very well. There is the potential for goals. I think that's a bit of an off day at Folland, but I don't think that can sum up their whole season.
No, I think they've had a really good season so far, but just a quick thank you to the groundsmen who have actually made this playable today, because they've done an amazing job. And I think they've said it's sticky in patches, but all in all, considering the rain we've had, good playing surface out there.
Yeah, not bad at all.
No.
Newport, who are the visitors, even though they're ground share, are 11th at the minute. Their away record is only winning 2, drawing 4, losing 7. But even though they are away, they're technically at home, so I'm not sure how much that's going to affect things at all, to be honest. Their top scorer this season is Jordan Brown, 13 goals. Joe Butcher's got 11. Some very good midfielders in Harry Catiana, who scored the first goal against Verwood when we were up here. He's very good on the ball. I think he distributes play quite well. He links up with the attack and the sort of holding midfielders. And Josh Brownie, also very good in midfield as well, although you did see him miss a penalty.
Yes, I think they're still finding that on the flight path to Hurn Airport at the moment.
The last 4 games they have beaten Romsey 1-0, lost 5-0 to Millbrook, no shame in that, Millbrook steamroll a lot of teams, lost 2-0 to Folland and beat Aldermaston 1-0.
But as we say, Matthew, form goes out the window for a derby game, unless it's Everton-Liverpool, because we always lose. So we're going to get to the bar now, because the queue's building up.
He's had a courtesy to score 3 more off. just gone by. We were fucking hard.
Last time score is East Cowes Victoria 1, Newport 0. On the balance of play, it's probably a deserved lead for East Cowes Victoria at the moment. It's very hard to concentrate. Feels like we're in South Africa World Cup 2010 here today, but can't complain. Best atmosphere we've seen. And the weather's beautiful as well. That sunshine I wanted in my tweet last night has certainly come true. But unfortunately I've missed the goal because I was too busy queuing at the bar waiting for the Blazing squad to order their Jaeger bombs. So Matthew will fill us in with the goal.
Well, the goal was Jez Conway. It was scored for 39 minutes. I think it was Rafferty Kerr cut into the box, tackled by the Newport defender. It filled to Conway, belted it to the top of the net, 1-0. He made to redemption. He missed the penalty after 16 minutes. He put the penalty onto the post off and hit the dime down.
Yeah, it wasn't the best penalty, but
East Cowes
made amends.
East Cowes have been probably the better team. Newport's been a bit leggy for the amount of games they've had to fit in quite a few days.
Yeah, they've been a bit toothless up front so far, so hopefully they've got on a bit more of an attacking form in the second half, but East Cowes are looking strong for the lead at the moment.
Brilliant, mate! Charlie!
You just broke me, Who wants the minty?
Go on, Charlie!
East Cowes Victoria, 1-0 winners today. Happy with the result?
Yeah, I'm very pleased. I think it means a lot to me, but I think it means a lot more to the lads as well. I think there's a lot of history in the fixture. I don't know when the last win was, but it's been a long time. So I think it means a lot to the lads, and I think I'm more pleased for the boys than myself.
I think I was told 40 years ago.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
I think Daz guessed at 1988, I think, but
yeah.
Either way, it's been long enough.
But as the game went on, I think you were the more sort of dominant team in that. After the penalty miss, were you sort of on edge a little bit?
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing, but I thought, to be honest, at first half we were outstanding. I thought we did enough in that first half to warrant winning the game, regardless of the second half, and I think created plenty and, more importantly, like a lot of control of the game. I was really surprised that they matched us up with a diamond and matched the shapes up, and to be honest, once I'd realised that after 20 seconds, I was fairly confident because I knew that we'd be better drilled, more practiced. Yeah. It's our shape, and we have worked hard to create a style that we will try and force on the game, and it doesn't always work, but I think if a team want to match us up and try that, we will always back ourselves to make it work, because it's our game model, you know. So, but I think first half was as much as I could have asked for, really. Obviously the penalty is disappointing, but in fairness, you know, Jez has stepped up. It's a big game, took the pen, missed it, and gone on and scored the goal that's won the game. So can't really bounce back any better than what Jez has.
I was just about to say, how much is that a redemption? He literally missed the penalty, then scored the winning goal.
I just spoke to him there. He's still gutted about it now.
Yeah.
But there's not really much else you can do after you've missed and go and score the winner and the 1-0 win, and he's done that. So
It shows a tough mentality, doesn't
100%,
it? Missed the
100%.
penalty, then
And obviously Jez has come in from Cowes at the league above, and sort of been a little bit up and down. Then in recent weeks he's kicked on, and I think he played well.
So at the start of the season, were you aiming for the playoffs? Or?
Yeah, difficult. We've been a little bit up and down with our sort of aspirations, but the truth is that pre-season, if you'd have asked me, I said top 10 would have been terrific.
Yeah.
That was the aim. As that's gone on, obviously there's been months that have gone by when you think could do well here. There's been other months when we thought let's just keep going. So it's just for us. I know everyone says it, but it is. Although we said to myself, top half strong. Win games, keep going, next game, and wherever that takes us, like who knows. And I still think we're a really, really tight fight. You know,
Yeah.
Cove and Fleetland's are good sides. Don't think Harlesford will drop off, so it's just 3 of us in a dogfight for 5th, and we'll just keep cracking on and see where it takes us.
I could say, I mean, me and Craig were saying this is the best atmosphere we've experienced at our Wessex League game.
Really?
And
Good, I'm
yeah,
pleased.
I mean, how amazing was that?
No,
today?
I'm delighted. Like some of the guys that have got involved in the club this year, some of the supporters, the fans. You know, we've had good gates, good attendances, and I said it in a little message I put out the other day that not only is the numbers good, but the people who are here are really like making themselves known. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the lads really appreciate it, and we appreciate them coming down because, like you've just said, a little bit of noise, bit of atmosphere. It's what we want to do, and it's not the best standard of football in the world, but you create the best you can, and we like to think if I can put on the best show I can, the best outings we can, and attract people through the gate, then it makes a big difference, doesn't it? You know.
Full-time score is East Cowes Victoria 1, Newport 0. Can't say it's been a classic game, can we? In all honesty, in terms of chances, it's a few and far between. Most of them come from East Cowes. Newport, to be fair, looked a bit toothless this game for a derby game, I'm thinking. But East Cowes are 5th in the league at the end of the day, so they were probably the better team on the day. A team that I probably expected to win this.
I think it's a case of the fixtures being crammed in. Leggy, I think they look very leggy. Is that a fair thing to say? I think because we're
You do like a nice pair of legs, don't you, Matthew? Yes.
squeezing in a lot of games in a space for a short time, and I think that showed today. East Cowes, obviously, goal from Jez Conway just before half time.
I don't know, I didn't see it.
No, you didn't see it. Quite fun actually. It was a good goal. You have to watch a vlog back now.
Yes,
But then second half, I think they sort of cancelled each other out a little bit. Ref weren't great today, let's be honest.
No, but on a positive side, the pitch held up, so it proves what a great job the staff have done on the
Oh
pitch.
god, yeah, absolutely amazing job to get the game on.
And to get 565 fans here, it's been magnificent.
Oh, the atmosphere, it's the
Best
best.
atmosphere, yeah.
I was going to say it's the best we've seen the Wessex League this year. Isn't it?
Yeah, hands down. And like you said, I think we'll make our Isle of Wight derby trips probably a permanent fixture now, won't we? Depending on if East Cowes go up, they're playing Cowes Sports, or if they stay here, we're filming the Newport one. So it's definitely on our list. But had another great day, haven't we?
Yeah,
So,
it's been a really good day actually.
yeah. And as Homer Simpson says, it's alcohol. The cause and solution to all life's problems. But we will be doing another vlog next week at some point. We don't know yet because of the weather, so we'll keep you posted. So all depends on that.